Now once your SDK is installed, the next step is installing the ADT plugin for your Eclipse. Now how do you install the ADT plugin for Eclipse? Not very complicated. ADT plugin is basically an Android development tool which is inside the Eclipse, which makes your life much easier. So once you have the Eclipse IDE installed, what you have to do is that first go to Start Eclipse, then select Help, Install New Software. In the Available Software dialog, click Add. In the Add Site dialog that appears, we'll do this. So let us do this. Instead of going through the slide, let us try to do that. So what we will do is that this is the Eclipse we just installed. So why don't we just go and do that? So let us do this. We'll just go and say, go to Help, Install New Software, because that is what it says, Help, Install New Software, right? So we'll do that, Help, Install New Software. And here we will provide the link which is provided there called http://dl-ssl.google.com. Okay, we will say add dl-ssl.google.com/Android Eclipse. Okay, and here you can just give the name ADT plugin. So once we do this, just say okay, and then it will start connecting to this server and start downloading all your ADT plugin tools. So it will say download this developer tools. You can select this developer tools, it will download this, and you can click next. And then it will download all your Eclipse ADT plugin. This is the point where we need to do for the step 4. So it takes some time. In fact, it takes quite a bit of time, even if you have a good internet speed. But that is the way you should do it. So let us give it some time. Since it will take quite some time, I am just stopping it because I just wanted to show you how to install the Eclipse plugin. Once you have installed this Eclipse plugin, let me show you how does it look like after you have installed SDK and Eclipse plugin. Here is a Eclipse which has Eclipse plugin already installed. Once the Eclipse plugin is already installed, it will let you do few things through Windows here. So instead of going and clicking here AVD Manager, SDK Manager and running it, you can do it all that through the Eclipse itself. So you will see this window, Android SDK Manager, Android Virtual Device Manager. And not only just these two, there are a lot of things it provides. If you go here, you can say new, and in the menu of new, it will start showing Android project. So you can click Android project itself and you will start developing the Android application. So that brings the concept called a step called how to install Eclipse plugin. Now let us look into the next chapter, next step, sorry. Next step is set up SDK directory in Eclipse. Before that, there is a small thing that why we need Eclipse ADT plugin. Why we need Eclipse ADT plugin? ADT plugin provides very easy to work with UI creation tools. This UI creation tool makes the UI creation much easier compared to typing the XML by hand. If you don't want to use UI creation tools, then you will pretty much end typing the XML by hand, because all UI in Android is done through XML layouts. Not only that, there is a concept called resource XML file, and all of that creating by hand again becomes a very difficult, which is made easier by the ADT plugin tool. And the last but most important, you don't need to go to the command prompt and say compile, build, package, publish, all of this. There is just a single one button. If you press it, if you click it, it will compile, it will build, it will package, and it will install in your Android phone. Everything it does behind the scene. You don't have to understand the story behind compile and build. All of that comes with ADT plugin. Without ADT plugin, doing this is very difficult.